Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be going through the Emmy Award evening looks. Now last night was the Emmys and I was having a look early on today at the fashion, the outfits some of the men were wearing, and there were some really cool outfits out there, and I just wanted to kind of put a video out just sort of saying my reaction to them, reviewing some of them, and just overall talking about some of the fits that were there last night. There are 10 looks I'm going to be looking through today. I'm not going to go into too much detail into each one because some of them I wasn't able to really find anything about them. It's more just the picture that will be up on screen. I'll kind of say some of them it will probably just be whether I like it or not. So as I said, there are 10 that we're going to go through. These are in no particular order as well, and as I should probably point out, I'm no expert and this is purely my personal opinion. So you may be watching this and the ones I love you hate, the ones I hate you love. That's, as I say, with fashion I love, it is all personal preference. And we're going to begin with this bold number, which was worn by Chris Perfetti. Now, the bad thing, I'm going to be honest, I don't know who some of these people are, but it was more just about the style and the like things around. This is a very bold suit. Now, I love the pattern, but I have no idea what the pattern is. And that's probably that's fine. You don't have to know what the pattern is, but I just love the fit. What I'm not a huge fan of, and I've only just seen them, is the shoes. Personally, they remind me of a jester. No offence to Chris Perfetti on that, but they look like they should curl at the toe and have like bells on the end. The suit, I think, is lovely and elegant. I love the fit of it as well. Like you've got, I thought it was double breasted. It's hard to kind of tell, look at the suit as a fit and sort of what the style of it is because of that bold pattern. I like it. I don't know if I'd get away with wearing something like that personally, but yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I think it's a shame the shoes. I feel if it was me wearing that, I'd have gone for some like bright, like not bright, but like some shiny like black patent shoes. Similar sort of style. Like you don't want anything, you don't want loud shoes because you're wearing an extremely loud jacket and trousers, but I would have gone for maybe more of a smooth shiny shoe than a like matte. So if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably say like 7. We'll go for 7 out of 10. So next we have got Jude Law. This, honestly, it's probably one of my favourites that I came across. It's just the simple tuxedo, but it's like a double-breasted, slightly oversized trousers, slightly oversized jacket. It's like a modern James Bond. Like, it's not the tuxedo fit of like the regular James Bond, but it's like the slim fit trousers and like the slimmer fitting jacket. It's kind of a modern twist, and I just really like sort of the I like the look of it. I like how smart it is. I like a double-breasted jacket. I think it's classy, it's elegant. I feel it's like a staple colour, like it's a staple item, a tuxedo, and a black as well as a very versatile colour. But it's kind of like the colour, or just there's something about it that's kind of made it different to just a bog standard tuxedo. So for that, if I had to give that one a rating out of 10, I'd probably say that I'd give a 9 out of 10. We have got Coleman Domingo, which again I really liked this because it's something different. It's the brown trousers. The shoes are very unusual. I'm not a huge fan of those shoes personally, but it's an unusual outfit, so I feel it kind of fits what the style they're going for. I really like the jacket. I think the jacket is just something different. Yeah, they've then got like the collarless shirt, or like the shirt has got a collar, but it's like, is it grandad neck? I think they're called those types of shirts, or something like that. Again, the accessories, but I just like how the jacket as well is like, it's got like, they look like feathers, but like crystal feathers. It's extremely extra, but I really like it, and I think the colour of like the jacket and the scarf go really well with the brown trouser. So I feel for this one, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. We got Sam Rockwell. Now this is very similar to the one that was the one that Jude Law had on. However, I feel this is a little bit more of like the classical sort of like tuxedo that everybody knows and loves. What I really liked with this one as well is the sunglasses. I'm going to be honest, that was kind of what drew me to including this in this video. There was a few things I wasn't too keen on this one. The trousers, I feel the trouser fit at the bottom, like yes, I like the shoes, I like the sort of shiny patent ones, but the trouser length, it's as if they don't fit. Like, I like a baggier trouser and I like sort of a taper fit trouser, but I feel the trousers almost go in, they look like he's walking on the actual trouser, and then you'd have a soggy trouser ankle, which I've had and isn't nice. Yeah, that kind of let it down a little bit, how I like an oversized fit, but it felt like it was a little bit too oversized. So I feel the baggy trouser, we're going to give that a 6 out of 10. The next one is Owen Cooper. He basically is like the youngest male winner of an Emmy Award now. And I absolutely love this outfit. It's like the worker, like it's like a smart worker jacket. I feel that's something I would wear, but it is just the trouser. It's just a little bit too baggy. I'm gonna probably give this one a 7 out of 10, just because I like the style. I like how it's like a modern workwear, but smart. I like the shoes as well. I think the shoes go really well. In fact, I think the shoes are probably my favourite shoes out of the ones we've seen so far. Yeah, that, as I say, I think it's 7 out of 10. Next, we got Seth Rogen. I really like this. I could improve a few things about it though. I like the colour. I feel it's an unusual colour. It's a different colour. You know, it's a brown, sort of like chocolatey brown. I like how you've almost got the same kind of colour palette throughout. You know, it's like the brown hinge of the shoes, the brown trousers, and then like the brown suede looking jacket. It reminds me a little bit of Willy Wonka. I don't know if it's because it's the brown or the jacket style. I just think it is a little bit Willy Wonka. Feel it may be better. I like the different materials of the trouser and the jacket, but then at the same time I'm kind of picturing it, if it was the same texture, would that look strange? Does that work? Again, I really like the shoes. You know, they broke. I think they're brogues, but I like it. I like the palette. I feel it's very autumnal. You know, I like that sort of we're getting into that time of year now where your browns, your sort of dark colours are coming out. I like it. I would probably say it's got a 7 out of 10 for me. We are on to the next one, which is Doreen Perkins. I really like this. I feel it's something that not everybody could pull off. It's pulled off really well here. You know, you've got like the all white sort of almost sailor like outfit with the black overcoat with the like crystal shells again. I'm going to give this one, I think this is an 8 out of 10. It's something different, it's something interesting, it's something fun. Yeah, I like this. I like just, it's basic but it's not too basic. It's a good mix. Next, Pedro Pascal. I kind of don't like the full of this. I think for me it looks a little bit like sort of, do you know like when you have like Bruce Almighty and then like there's somebody playing God, or like Up and At the Afterlife. It's very Afterlife like. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know, I like it. I don't know if I could personally see myself in it. I feel I like the jacket. I'm not too sure if it goes well with the trouser. I feel it maybe could have had a different colour to kind of mix it up a little bit. Or maybe like the shoes, just like something just to throw a bit of colour in there. Because really the only colour you've got is the buttons and the sunglasses. I'd probably maybe say the fact it's double-breasted has improved it a little bit. Maybe I'll give it a 6. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. And finally, we've just got the basic, another tux. I feel there were quite a few tuxes, I haven't included them all, but this one I really liked. Again, it's just that sort of navy and blue, standard fit. It's You can't really go wrong with it. It's nice. It's not basic, and like it's basic, but it's one of the staples that you can't go wrong with. There we go. That was my view on the Emmy Awards male red carpet. As I said, I didn't go through everyone because there were quite a few, and some of them were like, they were really nice, but there's only so many tuxedos and things you can go through before it just gets a little bit samey. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you're new to the channel, do all the usual things down below, and I'll be back very soon in another video with some awards coming up. I feel that we're kind of getting into that season now of red carpets and stuff, so if you did enjoy this sort of video, do let me know, and I'll do some more sort of reactions and reviews and that kind of thing. Next we have got, I can't think what his name is, it lost me, I'm going to have to Google that now. What's his name? Owen somebody. Owen, it's gone. Where is it? Owen Cooper. I really should do my homework a little bit more, but so we'd have a soggy trouser ankle, which I've had and isn't nice. The brown trousers